Yo, 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 welcome back to the Turn My City Up podcast. NBA is back, Suns back. Um, I know I got to touch on the Suns first. We're just gonna get into it. Game one. First off, we haven't seen Bradley Beal yet, which sucks. Um, I already had tweeted it doesn't help the narratives that people already been trying to push about the Suns, about being healthy, about Bradley Beal not gonna be able to stay healthy. It already don't look good because he ain't played yet already to start the season, but you know. I talked to some people, some legit sources. They saying it's not, it ain't nothing serious like that, but they just being cautious, which is cool with me. Hopefully we'll see him soon. Him and Book are out tonight. We play tonight. We play the Jazz, our home opener, which sucks. Book played game one. Um, was amazing. This guy really, I really think Book gonna be if he plays enough games, which I think he will. Hopefully, it just sucks that he's missed the last two games. Book is gonna be in the MVP talks, bro. He's never had this much space, this much talent on his team, and then he's still, the guy. So he's gonna put up those numbers. It's gonna get spooky. He's playing both sides of the floor. People want to act like not just him, but the Suns as a whole don't defend, which is cap. His team guards, yes, because you guys know, like I've said already on this pod, the Nurkic thing is gonna be a little tough because he can be exploited on defense. Not much rim protection. His feet is slow. Um, but I think it's gonna hurt sometimes we play those elite teams. I do also think some games it might not matter because a lot of I think even most of the elite teams probably can't keep up with us scoring wise if we're full healthy. I think the Warriors can when they own. Denver can. I think a lot of other teams own the league. I don't think they can really score with us. Maybe the Bucks because Dame could go crazy, but that's just how I feel about our offense. And we guard. People want to act like people doing the whole well the teams are just missing open shots. Like then how come when people guard us and this, and that, and then KD's missing shots? It was the Warriors was locking them up. I seen KD miss a lot of shots he makes in that game one that we played versus the Warriors, season opener. Um, I'm gonna just touch on that game first, the Warriors game. Point book is real. You guys seen he assisted on the last 8 points. Dime to Kogi for a three, dime to Eric Gordon for a three. Hit Nurk on the roll, dime. That closed the game, him being a point. So Bradley Beal can do those same things too, by the way. People like I said, people are doing the whole point guard thing. To me, I would say we don't need a point guard, but a point guard would be nice. And the issue just looks glaring right now because our backcourt is out. So obviously now it's really gonna look like we need a point guard bad. But I wouldn't mind getting one. We're gonna need another center too. I'll keep saying that we're gonna need another center. People gonna try to make it like I'm just hating on Nurk because rock. People think I rocked with Da so hard that I'm gonna hate on any center that's on the team, but that's not how I rock. That ain't how I roll. Um, that sounded crazy. But yeah, and then so game one we got the win. Um, I was saying both of these games. I'm gonna get to game two versus the Lakers that we end up losing. Both of these games, I don't think a lot of we ain't shot well really. Like the others haven't shot well. And game one, Book was amazing. Game two, KD versus Braun in LA. KD went for 40, was eating, and they was sending him insane coverages. He still that dude there was people, Suns fans included, after game one because he missed some shots, was a little off. Went 7 for 22. People was calling him washed. A team like the Lakers, who most people believe is the top three defensive team, basically every year. A lot of people are making it. We're making it KD's wash, but a team like that's a great defensive team that has the best defensive player in the world in my eyes. We're sending insane coverages at KD, and it really didn't matter. It ended up helping them know at the end because we missed shots. We should have won that game. I was hot after that game. If y'all know the ones that follow me. Y'all saying calm down or whatever, but it ain't it's not like I'm panicking. I'm just saying dude, we sold that game. We should have won that game. The bench guys really gotta. It's only been 2 games, but a lot of the guys and they haven't played terrible. They're just missing shots to me. Guys just got to make shots. They're open. They're creating looks. I don't. EG hasn't even had that Eric Gordon game yet. Obviously, like I said, it's been 2 games, bro. Like I'm not tweaking. It's just we should have won that game. Guys just got to play better. That's all I was saying. Um, I think because Nurk, which he was in foul trouble in that game too. I think we're gonna have to play Metu more, KBD. Just guys like if we're gonna go small, don't at least put Metu out there. Metu, you could put Metu at the 5, so KD don't have to do it. Metu could shoot and he could actually defend most 5s. He can, bro. Like I've seen, he did it in Sacramento. He used to play against us, bro. He used to give us problems. Like you could put him out there at the 4 and 5, bro. That's what Metu's there for. So I feel like we should use him. Especially that game too. I thought Eubanks and Nurk were a little rough in that Lakers game we lost. They both were a little rough. They'll be better. Both of them would be better than that. Eubanks is obviously better for our defense. Like people try to say, like, oh, would it matter like putting Eubanks in? Like if we're struggling on defense, it does. He's a good rim protector. He blocks shots. He can move his feet. Eubanks usually does a good job. But it's gonna happen a lot of other times this year where, like I said, Nurk is gonna be in foul trouble instead of going KD at the 5. Sometimes I'm not opposed to that. We can do it sometimes. I feel like we should try to put Metu out there to keep the link so we don't have to just completely downsize. We can still have 2, pretty tall defenders out there, guys that, can help rebound. My main, I guess really my only concern is just I want Book and Beal back healthy. Like I think they both already been ruled out for tonight. We play the Utah Jazz. Some of the guys I want to highlight though, Kogi doing his thing. Kogi and Jordan Goodwin are always gonna have to play. Those are gonna be the guys because those guys are. We have something with those two. They defend, bro. High level. People try to act like we don't have those guys that defend. Those guys are dogs. They defend. Jordan Goodwin was even getting buckets in the Lakers game. Like he looked pretty good. Like it was just like that stretch, bro. Without KD, like that 4th, bro, it got spooky for not just him, just for everyone. But like I said, a lot of that would be easier. A lot of that too, like in the 4th quarter and stuff like that. Like they're not gonna be in like either Book, Bill, or one of them being like even if KD's out. That game, obviously we didn't have the option to, stagger and have one of them in at all times. Like we're always gonna be able to do that, and that's the reason why, like I said, I think we're gonna get a lot of games where we smoke teams because of our offense and we actually guard. Like I said, Kogi and Goodwin. If you really think about it, like I said, people look at Lakers as one of the better defensive teams. Kogi and Goodwin right now, outside of Vando because Vando's not out there, but even then, Vando's like a bigger guy. Both of those guys will be the best point of attack defenders on the Lakers. And people look at the Lakers obviously because of AD, Vando. They look at them as a great defensive team, and then they look at us and say we can't defend. But we got two guys on the perimeter that stay in front of them man better than anybody on the Lakers. So it's just funny to me the narratives about how we don't guard and like people aren't wrong about our rim protection. Like I said, I've been the main one. When we made the trade, I was like, that's gonna be tough. But we seen it. That game we lost against the Lakers. So I'm not saying a lot of what people saying. Like that's gonna be a question all year about us. Like, are we gonna get enough stops? But to me, so I'd like to sign, bro. Vogel knows what he's doing. We're gonna be a top. I'm calling it right now. We'll be a top 7 defense. All healthy and together, I think we'll be a top 7 defense. And if we're a top 7 defense with the offense we're gonna have, bro, good luck. I believe in it. Like I believe in Vogel. I've just seen the schemes, bro. He got 2 dogs like that, like booking them compete. KD plays defense. Like we have guys that guard, bro. Grayson Allen. We got KBD hasn't even played yet. Met 2 guards. Like, bro, I don't know why people just act like we don't guard, but it is what it is. But I'll move on to the Book and Bill thing. So Bill back, I guess he tweaked his back. I think he tweaked it in preseason. I think they were saying, but then they made it like he was first. They like ruled it out like he wasn't gonna play. The first game of the season. Then they were like, oh, he's close. He's progressing. Like he's not ruled out yet. Which I was like, okay, that's a good sign. But now he's been out the next 2 days. Like, and we're just like, But the back is tricky. I'm just like, I tweeted like maybe it's an overreaction for me. People saying I'm overreacting. I'm like, bro, I'm not saying his back is cooked. I'm just saying, like, bro, somebody kept us because they made like he's gonna play the game one, and I'm like, bro, if he doesn't play like soon, like, how was he actually close? Like, Woj reported, like, I don't know, but the back is tricky. Like, one day you could feel straight, and then the next week you probably wake up and like, dang, it's a little tight again. So the back is tricky. I get that. I'm not panicking. A lot of people are making like I'm panicking. I'm not panicking. I do want him to play because I don't want to. No fans. With Suns fans, we don't want to hear the whole. Oh, are they going to be healthy? Nobody wants to hear that. Like we tired of hearing that. Like we hear that all. Let's go, but we really can't do nothing about it. We just got to lock in. We got championship. Expectations this year. We've honestly had them since 21. Since we got to the finals, every year after that has been championship expectations. So we just want you guys out there healthy, want them playing. We want to finally see the big three. Then we want to see them all playing and like gaining chemistry, the whole team gaining chemistry. We're going to need that chemistry, them getting used to each other, all that. So, and then Book, I guess they said Book got his toe stepped on first in practice. So he had a sore toe. And, he was like questionable and stuff for the first game. He ended up playing the first game. Then I guess they said he hurt his foot in that game. I don't know if it had anything to do because of his toe. Mind you, he ate in that game. He went stupid in that game, obviously. But so now he's been out the next game. Hopefully his too is just like his foot is sore or something like that. But it's just things can get a little spooky when you think about it, because we don't want no. Injuries suck for any team, but we definitely just don't want no injuries, bro. It's the beginning of the season, bro. We want to. But now, if it's gonna be little nagging things, you don't want to get them out now, and then we have a mostly healthy year the rest of the way. So let's get these out the way. I feel like tonight's gonna be tough though. We got to try to get this dub without those two again. Like I said, I feel like we should have won last game. Jazz is not an easy win. They just beat the Clippers. The Clippers are a really good team, obviously. So it's not an easy win. The Jazz can score, bro. Like Markkanen's a bucket. They got Walker Kessler, bro. I like him a lot. North Carolina guy. He's a cold center to me. He does, what a center's supposed to do. So tonight is gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, bro. But then again, I can see us. I can see the Jazz having a night, and I can see us, blowing them out, bro. I can see that too as home opener. It's still gonna be energy in there. The energy gonna be a little high though because people are there. It's the home opener. It's gonna suck for those fans that pay for the home opener and they're not gonna get to see Book or Bill. They get to see KD, but still, it's not the same seeing the whole team. So, and now I just want to just win games though. That's all I care about. Win games, get some chemistry. I want to see Eric Gordon and Grayson Allen play good today. I think Okogie's been pretty good. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Goodwin was good the other game, but I want to see EG and Grayson because they're the other two like guys off the bench that are gonna play a lot. Those two always really gonna be like playing a lot. Like there might be a chance soon because Yuta's been playing good to me too when he plays. Like Yuta could end up taking the minutes from one of them. Most likely it would be most likely it would probably be Grayson. Because EG is like, EG is always gonna be the first off the bench for the most part. Eric Gordon, he speaks for himself. He's Eric Gordon. He's nice. He's not what he used to be, but he's still good. He's still nice, bro. He's always gonna be, he's our sixth man, bro. But Yuta could end up being right there with him, end up playing because Yuta competes. He got length. Dude's a sniper. I already like what I'm seeing out of him. He'll rebound. So I like what I'm seeing from Yuta. I will say too, I see a lot of people like talking about KB, like, oh, we were putting it. I was really thinking, and because this is what I heard when we first signed him, they was thinking about having him be the starter. But things happen, things change when you get to the camp and all that. What's called it? Honestly, so far, I think Vogel made the right decision because Okogie is clearly like he's our best point of attack defender. Him and Gowen, so it's pretty much he has to play. And the way he's been hustling on the glass and what's called, I think he's gotten better too since last year. I thought the playoffs he was a little disappointing just because I felt like it was times we had to take him out just because I feel like he couldn't score. But it looked like he's been working on it. He's working on like when to cut. My main thing with him is just like sometimes he's hesitant, like he's scared to shoot. Like he shouldn't be scared to shoot, drive, know when to cut, or to like be a threat. Like he's proven he could hit an open jumper. He hit a big one versus the Warriors. From wide open, and he made him pay. That's my thing with him. So if he's doing that, bro, people are saying he's gonna be like our Bruce Brown, like guy like that. Teams always need guys like that. So I think Vogel made the right decision starting Okogie. I wanted KD to end up back at the 3, so he doesn't have to bang with most fours. But the more I think about it, a lot of these fours don't do a lot of that, anyways. A lot of them is trying to space the floor, kind of like KD doing. So KD be fine. KD's straight. KD always been a great rebounder, so we'll be all right, bro. Hopefully we win. And I know we don't want to start 1-2 after that great first win, and after to me we sold the second game. So I'm gonna get off the Suns for right now to close this out. Let's talk about. I'm gonna talk about the other team first. I'm gonna talk about the Bucks. Bucks is great. Um, this man Dame had 39 first game there. They're gonna be tough. I don't always like getting like super ahead, but I would love to get a finals rematch from 21. Teams look different now, but I would love to get a rematch. Would love to. Dame Dame just gets now they have like that closer. Like it was really like Middleton, but now it's gonna get super like way easier for Giannis, bro. Like end of the games, the ball's gonna be in Dame's hand, not Giannis, which is smart. Dame is the better scorer, better shooter, obviously, and make his free throws. They're gonna be tough. They're gonna be tough, bro. Um, they struggled in that game a little bit though. It wasn't easy. They closed and went away at the end, but they played, the Sixers without Harden. Harden probably I don't know if Harden gonna end up playing or not. If they're gonna get him out of there, who knows? But they looked good. Um, the Lakers, I'm not gonna say much about them, but like I always say, the end of the day with them, it come down to Anthony Davis. They played us. They both played him and Brown both played well. They squeezed out a win versus us. I tweeted like, which I already thought this. I feel like in the West, like the tiers, Denver, us, and then the other teams, like below that, Lakers. I feel like are tier 2, Warriors tier 2. Some people, which I'm fine with them saying is think Denver's in different tier than us, even us, which is fine. But I think we'll eventually people see we're there too because I think our offense is going to be up there with them. Like we have those 3 guys, but we have shooting. Like you're gonna already see it in our games, and we haven't even seen them fully healthy. Like we're gonna be up there, so I feel like that's the reason we're in their tier. The only reason I say the Lakers aren't there is because I don't believe in their offense like ours, and then like their defense is good. Obviously, AD's that guy on defense, but end of the day, they can get stopped, but they're not gonna stop a team like us in Denver all game. They're gonna have to score. And to me, just the fact that AD has to be their main scorer is a reason why I feel like they're not, in that tier. Because you look at Denver's main guys are, Jamal is a better offensive player than AD. Jokic is, and you look at us, we have 3 guys that are better offensive number one, type option scorers than AD. So that to me is a main. Like, I see people are gonna bring up Bron, but guys, Bron can't keep up with those guys for like a full series. Like it's gonna have to be AD, and everybody knows it. So, Warriors to me, the Chris Paul thing's weird. He does do good things for them though. He's settling them down a little bit. Steph gets to Steph is always off ball anyway, but he gets to do a little more. But it's just weird. Like when they're watching, it's just weird watching him, slow down the pace and stuff. That's not who they've been. So it's just weird. I'm not going as far as most people saying like he'll be gone at the deadline. I don't think that's what they're thinking. I think they're really trying to make it work. If it doesn't, is what's good. But I feel like they kind of like what he's doing. But them two, it'll be hard to just fully judge them too until Draymond's back. Draymond's out. Chris Paul gonna have to go to the bench, so it'll be a little different. Their starting unit will probably run a lot more again when Chris goes to the bench. Which I'm just assuming that Chris goes to the bench. If he doesn't, then Warriors probably have lost their mind. Then I want to touch on Two of my other teams. I won't touch on my Magic, but I'll talk about the Magic on a different pod. Shout out my boy Paulo. I want to talk about Pistons because my boy K's over there. I like the way they're looking. K was nice that first game. He looked really good. He's one of my favorite players, Team Swavy. Y'all go check my tweets, bro, of Team Swavy. Y'all know who my favorite players are. All my favorite players, I'll consider them Team Swavy. Um, Hornets, my boy Brandon Miller looking good. LaMelo. They played each other yesterday. It got chippy. It got chippy. But a lot of people, I feel like my boy Brandon Miller flying under the radar. He's looking good, brother. He's gonna be nice. I got it. My favorite players, you guys will see. Like if you look at Team Swavy, I love guys. I feel like can score all three levels. Can dribble, can shoot. Got the size to guard. Those are my favorite type of players. Like I'm a skill guy for the most part. And Brandon Miller's really skilled and he has size, bro. It reminds me of Paul George, which is obviously his guy. Like so, I like what I'm gonna love watching the Pistons and Hornets. I'm gonna be watching them all year and the Magic. Those are like my three young teams I like because I'm a huge Paulo fan too. I think he's really skilled, obviously too, for his size. He's not the shooter of some of the other guys, but he's skilled. Like I said, skills is more than just shooting. Really skilled guy for his size. So those are the three teams I'll be watching. Um, but yeah, I think the Suns will win tonight. It's our home opener. I think we'll get that dub. It won't be easy, but I think we'll get the dub. I think KD will do his thing, and then I think the other guys will play better. They'll be feeling good that we back home in Phoenix. We back in the Valley, man. So I think we'll get that dub. I'll drop another pod sometime this week. I have to get this one out before the game tonight. Get my thoughts on those first two games, but I like our team, man. Love the team. We just want to get them healthy. It's just annoying that we ain't gonna get to watch them all healthy again for at least this game. Hopefully, both of them come back for one of them, Spurs games versus Wemby, because Wemby's already a problem. He's gonna be we. It's funny because they start him at the 4, so he's gonna be matched up with KD. That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be a crazy game. We'll be ready for those. But I'm out. I'll see y'all next episode. Maybe I'll have a few guests on the next episode and talk about what's going on in the next few games with the Suns and in the league. But I'm out.